25 states, including New York and Vermont, signing a pledge to drastically reduce greenhouse gas emissions in just over 25 years.
And we've seen leaders of state governments lay out various proposals to invest in things like transportation, infrastructure, and clean energy, and make some of those sustainable alternatives more accessible or even mandatory across different sectors.
And one example, heating homes with electric pumps instead of gas. According to the U.S. Department of Energy, heat pumps account for more than half of energy equipment sales in the U.S. right now.
And a coalition of 25 governors has promised to install 20 million heat pumps in their respective states by the year 2030.
NBC5's Anna Goober joins us live in the studio with more on the progress here at home and how our region is leading the charge, Anna.
Well, Lauren, Sarah Beth, both Vermont and New York have set major goals to reduce carbon emissions 40% below levels seen in 1990. And that's something they're hoping to accomplish within the next 6 years. The stakes are high, too. New York's Climate Action Council approved a plan in 2022 that would prohibit the installation of heat equipment that burns fossil fuels for some new construction starting in 2025. And Vermont lawmakers adopted a plan in 2020 that would make the state legally accountable if it doesn't reach its emissions goals. There have been some questions about the current trajectory for the Green Mountain State. But a recent report from Efficiency Vermont could be a sign of hope that we're on the right track.
Vermonters are seeing that they can heat their homes with these efficient systems. They'll cut their emissions. In many cases, depending on what fuel they've been using, they'll save money on their heating bills. And it's just an incredibly efficient system.
Reasons Efficiency Vermont says the Green Mountain State is leading the region in heat pump installation. Right now, more Vermonters are switching out fossil fuel-powered heating systems for a cleaner alternative driven by electricity.
They're not burning any fuels. And the electricity in Vermont's grid, thanks to our utility partners, is really clean. It's pretty low carbon. So people can, pretty confidently know when they switch to heating their home with electricity with a heat pump, they're going to be doing it and saving a lot of emissions.
Smith says Vermont now leading New England states with the most heat pumps per capita, including a record number installed in 2023.
We've installed about 63,000 heat pumps to date, and that's including 11,000 last year. That's about 97 heat pumps per capita per 1,000 homes.
Rick Cassadone at Benor Heating and Plumbing believes financial incentives offered to those who install heat pumps, federal and state tax credits, rebates, and discounts, motivating many of his customers to trade out their traditional heating systems.
The rebate programs that are being offered by the local utilities as well as Efficiency Vermont, it attracts a lot of people that normally wouldn't consider that type of upgrade.
According to the U.S. Department of Energy, some of those incentives could save you more than $500 a year on utility bills, and you could be eligible for a 30% tax credit if you get a professional home energy audit, an extra boost for anyone looking to install a heat pump to cut costs while cutting carbon emissions.
The U.S. Department of Energy estimates switching from gas to electric heat pumps can reduce greenhouse gas emissions up to 20%. In 2020, nearly 5 million heat pumps were installed across the country, a number our governors hope to quadruple in the coming years. Efficiency Vermont is confident in this growth as they expect popularity for heat pumps to increase with access to them. In the studio, Anna Goober, NBC5 News.